Today, we will revise something from English literature and grammar for class 6. The name of the chapter is It All Began with Trip Trip, written by Alka Shankar and Sherlyn Mukundan. This chapter is from Blossoms. Alka Shankar is an author of repute, and Sherlyn Mukundan is a renowned children's author. This chapter had been explained to you all in your previous class. You all know about the story. Today we will revise it again. So, this is the story of a person named Bholenath who was potter by profession. One night he carried a tiger instead of a donkey. The tiger was shattered by hearing the words of the old woman who was talking about drip drip. The word is related to rain. Then Bholenath became famous for his bravery. He was given some duties by the king. Bholenath had done his duties successfully. It was his fortune. After that, he became a legend for all. Clear, students? Now, in this slide, I will give you some questions and we will discuss those questions over here. First of all, I'll give the instruction. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Why did Bholenath bring the tiger home? In this story, we have seen that Bholenath was a potter. He carried the tiger instead of his pet donkey. He had done that by mistake. So, you can write your answer like this. Bholenath brought the tiger home because he thought that the tiger was his donkey. Next question. Number 2. What made the neighbors come running out of their huts? You all know that Bholenath had carried a tiger by mistake. He dragged the tiger home and kept him tied by a sturdy rope to a tree. So, the question is asking which incident made the neighbors come running out of their huts. So, you can write your answer in this way. Bholenath's wife discovered the tiger tied to the tree and screamed in fear. Hearing her, the neighbors came running out of their huts. Next question. Why were the villagers relieved? In this story, we have seen that Bholenath's wife discovered the tiger in her house, and the villagers were afraid to see that tiger. But after some time, the tiger was released and it ran away to the jungle. So your answer should be like this. The villagers were relieved because the tiger ran away to the jungle. Next question. Question number 4. How did the king reward Bholenath for his bravery? In this story, you have seen that Bholenath captured a tiger one night. This was the symbol of his bravery. The king was very happy to hear about that. He rewarded Bholenath for that reason. So, you can write your answer in this manner. The king was highly impressed to hear about the bravery of Bholenath. he made Bholenath the commander-in-chief of the king's army. Bholenath and his wife were given a huge house to live in. Next question. Why was Bholenath full of despair? In this story, we have seen that Bholenath had received a reward from the king for his bravery. Bholenath was very happy, but one day the king ordered Bholenath to protect his state from his neighboring king. Bholenath was shocked, so your answer should be like this. Bholenath was full of despair because he was given a duty to protect the king's state from the neighboring king. The king ordered Bholenath because he was the commander in chief. Next question. How did his wife help him to overcome his trouble? You all know that Bholenath became afraid because of the duty of protecting the state. He discussed this matter with his wife. Then his wife gave him an idea. So your answer should be like this. Bholenath's wife promised to tie him to the horse. In the next morning, Bholenath got up glumly on the horse, and his wife securely tied him to with a rope. In this way, she helped him to overcome his trouble. Question number 7. What made the enemy soldiers greatly scared? At the ending of this story, we have seen that Bholenath did not want to fight with the enemy soldiers, but the situation compelled him to do that. So, you can write your answer in this manner. The enemy soldiers were astonished to see a wild-looking man tied to a fierce stallion, waving branches excitedly. Volenath was shouting. The enemy soldiers did not hear him. They were greatly scared. Clear? Now, I will give you another instruction in this slide. Please follow it. Answer the following short questions. Number 1. Who pushed her bed around the room to keep it dry? You all know that in the beginning of the story, we get a character of an old lady. The lady was trying to set up her room properly. So, your answer should be like this. The old woman pushed her bed around the room to keep it dry. Question number 2. Where did the tiger take shelter? So, you can write your answer in this way. The tiger took shelter outside an old woman's hut. Next question. Who saw an animal huddled against the wall of the woman's hut? You all know that the tiger became afraid to hear about Drip Drip from the old lady. He took shelter outside the old woman's hut. Then one incident happened. So, what will be your answer? Bholenath saw an animal huddled against the wall of the woman's hut. Question number 4. Who made Bholenath the commander-in-chief of the king's army? So students, you all know that this is a direct question. So your answer should be like this. The king made Bholenath the commander-in-chief of the king's army. Question number 5. What did Bholenath's wife discover tied to the tree? You all know that Bholenath took a tiger instead of a donkey and carried it at his home. And the next morning, Bholenath's wife discovered the tiger. So you can write your answer in this manner. Bholenath's wife discovered a tiger tied to the tree. Question number 6. What did the king send Bholenath? So, your answer should be like this. The king sent Bholenath a magnificent stallion. Question number 7. Who came back home in utter despair? So, what will be your answer? Your answer should be like this. Bholenath came back home in utter despair. Question number 8. Who were astonished to see a wild-looking man tied to a fierce stallion. The enemy soldiers, astonished to see a wild-looking man tied to a fierce stallion. Clear? Now, I will give you another instruction in this particular slide. What is that? Choose the correct answer. Question number 1. The tiger took shelter near the house of A. An old woman, B. An old man, C. A neighbor, D. A zoo. Number 2. The old woman was A. Soft spoken, B. Ill tempered, C. Shy, D. Dishonest. Number 3. The tiger thought Drip Drip was the constant filling of rain, which is number A. B. The name of a man, C. A creature, D. A bird. Number 4. What is that? Bholenath was A. Farmer, B. Weaver, C. Potter, D. Carpenter. Question number 5. Bholenath was looking for his A. Cat, B. Dog, C. Donkey, D. Bird. Question number 6. The king sent Bholenath a magnificent A. Elephant, B. Sword, C. Stallion, and D. Camel. Question number 7. The enemy soldiers were dashed to see Bholenath. A. Astonished, B. Sad, C. Happy, D. Excited. Is it clear, students? Now, we will talk about prepositions from English grammar. I had already explained this chapter in your previous class. Today, we will revise it again to brush up your knowledge. Let's start. What is preposition? A preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun or a noun equivalent to show its relation to any other word of the sentence. That means preposition is a word which is used to link nouns, pronouns, or phrases to other words within a sentence. Pre means before and position means place. Let's go through some examples. Number 1. She is fond of tea. In this sentence, of is an example of preposition. Here, the word of is showing the relation between fond and tea. Number 2. Put the cup on the dish. In this sentence, the word on shows the relation between two things, cup and dish. So, it will be considered as a preposition. Now, we will be talking about relations expressed by prepositions. Prepositions can tell us some relations. Number 1. Preposition of place. A preposition of place is a preposition which is used to refer to a place where something or someone is located. Let's go through some examples. My house is by the river. In this sentence, the word by is an example of preposition of place. This preposition has been used to indicate near or at the side of the river. Next example. The prisoner was brought before the judge. Here, the word before has been used to indicate in front of the judge. So, it is an example of preposition of place. Now, we will be talking about preposition of time. A preposition of time is a preposition that allows to discuss a specific time period. Let's go through some examples. Number 1. The meeting will begin at 3. In this sentence, the word at will be considered as preposition of time because it is indicating a point of time. Next example. We shall be home by midnight. In this sentence, the word by is indicating later than. Here, the word by will be an example of preposition of time. Next one is preposition of movement and direction. Prepositions of movement and direction are used to show movement from one place to another. These prepositions are most often used with verbs of motion and are found after the verb. Let's go through some examples. The frog jumped into the pond. In this sentence, the word into has been considered as preposition of movement. Next example. The ball rolled off the table. In this sentence, the word off will be an example of preposition of direction. Now, we will be talking about other relations. What is number 1? Number 1 is manner. Preposition of manner is all about how a certain thing happened or is done. Let's see the example. I solved the problem without any difficulty. In this sentence, the word without will be an example of preposition of manner. Here, the word is helping to answer the question. Next one is cause and purpose. These are the prepositions that in general show the reason of happening or being in a sentence. Let's go through the example. She died of a heart attack. In this sentence, the word of will be an example of preposition of cause. It is helping to answer the question why. Now, we will be talking about agency instrument. Preposition of agency is placed in a sentence to fulfill the purpose of showing an agent. Let's see the example. I learnt about it through my friend. Here, the word through is an example of preposition of agency. I learnt it. How? Through my friend. Here, through is indicating the agency over here. Now, we will be talking about measure and rate. This preposition is usually used to describe a measure, standard or value, sometimes in comparison or just stating standard measurement. Let's go through the example. Mangoes are being sold at 30 rupees a kilo. In this sentence, the word at is an example of preposition of rate. Now, we will be talking about origin and inference. What is that? The preposition of inference is about a preposition whose functionality is to show the origin of source of something in a sentence basically. Let's go through the example. These lines are from the books of Rabindranath Tagore. Here, the word from will be an example of preposition of origin. Now, we will be talking about in and into. The preposition in is used to describe where someone or something already is, whereas the preposition into is used to indicate movement or some type of action that is taking place. Let's go through some examples. The man is in the car. In this sentence, the word in has been used to indicate inside. Next example is the woman is going into the house. In this sentence, the word into has been used to indicate movement and it is a preposition. Now, the difference between on and above. The preposition on is often used in place of over when it means on top of. The definition tells us what above can sometimes mean the same thing, over. However, above is usually something that is higher than something else. Let's go through some examples. The lamp is on the table. In this sentence, the word on has been used to indicate touching the surface. Next example. The plane is flying above the clouds. In this sentence, the word above has been used to indicate higher than. Now, we will be talking about difference between under and below. The preposition under is used to talk about something that is lower than something else, whereas the preposition below is very close in meaning to under. Below is more often used to describe objects on different level. Let's go through some examples. The basket is under the table. Here, the word under is a preposition. In this sentence, the word has been used to indicate lower level than the table. Next example. She is below 18 years. In this sentence, the word below is a preposition and it is indicating less than. Now, in this slide, I will give you some homework. You can follow that. This is your worksheet page. Please follow the instruction. Fill in the blanks choosing correct prepositions from the options given in brackets. Number 1. The boy is dash the bus stop within bracket in slash at. Number 2. He arrived at dash 10 o'clock within bracket of slash about. Number 3. There will be no classes dash 4th June within bracket in slash on. Number 4. I do not go out dash dinner within bracket at slash after. Number 5. He left the school dash 18 within bracket in slash at. Number 6. The girl is standing dash the wall within bracket near slash on. Number 7. I prefer traveling dash night within bracket in slash by. Number 8. The shop will be open dash 11 o'clock within bracket on slash from. Number 9. She learned driving dash 2 weeks within bracket in slash at. And last one, that is number 10. The dog is dash the box within bracket above slash behind. So students, today we are ending our lesson over here. Thank you.